I'm Claudia Zylberberg, co-chair and co-founder of Akron Biotech, the company that has been involved in ancillary material manufacturing since the very beginning 18 years ago. I became part of the SCB since the very beginning, understanding that the industry maturity was coming to a point where common language was needed among stakeholders, manufacturers of cell therapies, and providers of services and products for that industry. Since cell therapies are not manufactured in the same manner as biologics, new standards may be needed to create an opportunity for these products to be manufactured in a compliant and consistent manner. The use of standards gave us the opportunity to see the gaps and opportunities to improve our products, to fulfill our customers' needs, and therefore their regulators and their pipelines. Akron was involved since the very beginning in ancillary materials. Ancillary materials are critical for the manufacturing of these products. Cell and gene therapy are not manufactured the same way as regular biologics like monoclonals and others. So a new set of standards were much needed. The product is not being sterilized at the end, so definitely the ancillary materials were critical. And then after that, we became very much involved in bioprocessing, scaffolds, and cryopreservation media. Those are the 4 standards that we were very actively involved since the very beginning. I think that as the industry matures, common language and having an understanding among all the stakeholders, it's very critical. So the standardization becomes key to make sure that the expectations on the products and the processes are aligned with the regulatory standards. So I think that basically having all the stakeholders in the industry, customers, providers, service providers, and bioprocessing equipment providers all at the table creates a conversation that makes everybody understands where everybody is and where the gaps are and move the industry forward and upwards. I think that the industry only will grow if standardization occurs. And so I believe that having an early on opinion at the table is critical. Once the standards are done, these are set of rules that everybody will follow, but to create those rules together in a conversational manner, in a discussion manner seems the appropriate way to do it. And of course, afterwards, create the outreach and educate the community. So I believe that this is a long-term project and very dear to me. And I believe that is the way that the industry is going to grow and the patients will benefit and a lot from it. So definitely my commitment is not only to create those standards, but I think that sit at the table with different stakeholders, give them the opportunity to understand the importance of it, and then eventually outreach and educate the community about them.